All right, let's jump right into this. We are coming to you with a highly time-sensitive breaking digital connection event that we're tracking right this very second. We are treating this explainer just like a live news brief because what we're looking at isn't some historical case study. It is an active, unfolding situation right on the digital frontier. We've intercepted a live connection attempt, basically a user trying to reach a specific destination online, and we are monitoring the exact real-time status of that request. If you want to understand the invisible micro-events that govern literally every single move we make online, well, you are in the exact right place. We're going to use the fresh intel we've just received to break down exactly what happens when your digital progress is suddenly, deliberately halted. Let's look at the very first dispatch we got from the system. Just a moment, right? Just three seemingly polite, incredibly simple words. But listen, do not let that casual phrasing fool you. What we are reporting on right now is an immediate mandatory holding pattern. The forward progression of this connection has been temporarily, but very firmly, paused. It's like a sudden roadblock in the digital traffic. Notice the stark contrast here, the polite, almost breezy phrasing of just a moment, totally masking the absolute, undeniable authority behind it. You can't bypass this. There is no magical button you can click to skip it. You are, in this exact second, entirely at the mercy of the system's automated gatekeepers. So what's actually happening in the suspended moment? Well, we are officially in the holding pattern. The data confirms this is a mandatory, automated pause in digital progression while system security checks are initiated. And I really want to frame this for you. This isn't an error, it's not a glitch, and it's definitely not just a lag in your internet speed. This is an active, highly secure frontier. Behind the scenes of this holding pattern, massive, automated systems are currently interrogating the connection request. And they aren't just taking your word that you're a harmless user. No way. In a matter of milliseconds, these algorithms are aggressively checking IP reputations, they're analyzing network behaviors, and scanning request headers to sniff out malicious bots. That little delay you experience, that's actually the sound of digital security working at lightning speed. It's a real-time, frontline defense mechanism. So let's break down exactly how this builds chronologically, because I actually have a breaking update for you. Security clearance has just been granted. And look at how rapidly this micro-event unfolds. At the 1 millisecond mark, we have the moment, which is the initiation of the holding pattern we just talked about. By the 2-second mark, boom, we receive the critical update. Verification successful. We've got clearance. The automated interrogators have deemed the connection safe based on all those behavioral checks. But pay really close attention to the shift at the 3-second mark. We are now waiting for response. We're on standby. We passed the security checkpoint, but the final door hasn't opened just yet. We are suspended in this incredibly tense fractional space between being cleared and actually arriving. Okay, so where exactly is this cleared connection trying to go? The epicenter of this event, the target destination, is OpenAI.com. We've proven we aren't a threat. Our initial verification was totally successful, and now the entire process hinges on this single destination, waking up, acknowledging our cleared status, and opening the gates. Basically, we're knocking on the door of OpenAI.com. The security guard has checked our ID, given us a thumbs up, and now we are just waiting to see if anyone inside is actually going to answer. And that brings us to a highly suspenseful pivot in our standby phase. The response from the server is pending, but there is a major catch. The information we are receiving right now indicates that simply waiting around is not going to be enough. So what is required to bridge this final gap? Well, even with successful verification, and even while we're waiting for OpenAI.com to respond, the connection parameters dictate that the user, that's us, must actively provide something more to complete this handshake. We are about to receive the final demands from the system. All right, here we go. The mandatory technical directives have just been issued. Step 1, enable JavaScript. Step 2, enable cookies. I am presenting these to you as urgent, actionable requirements. This isn't just a helpful user tip. This is a hard-coded ultimatum. And the science behind why is actually fascinating. The system doesn't just want JavaScript turned on so the website looks pretty. It needs JavaScript because the security protocol is silently sending an incredibly complex cryptographic math puzzle directly to your browser. Your computer has to solve this puzzle in the background. It's a process known as proof of work. It is literally the ultimate bot defense because only a real, fully capable browser can solve it efficiently. I really want to reiterate these critical mandates because our continuity is entirely dependent on meeting these specific system demands. JavaScript activated, cookies enabled. Honestly, think of it this way. If JavaScript is the brain required to solve the security guard's complex riddle, the cookie is the hand stamp that proves you already solved it. The cookie stores your clearance badge, making sure that once you solve that intense math puzzle, you don't have to keep solving it every single time you click a new link on OpenAI.com. The digital frontier demands active participation. You can have all the clearance in the world, but if your browser refuses to solve the riddle with JavaScript or refuses to hold the identification stamp that is a cookie, that bridge will simply not be completed. Let's wrap up this news brief by juxtaposing the two stark realities of this breaking connection event. In one scenario, without JavaScript and cookies, your status is permanently connection halted. You will be staring at just a moment forever, essentially a ghost at the gates. In the other scenario, with JavaScript and cookies, your status is cleared to continue. The response from OpenAI.com comes through, the page loads, and you're in. It is a strict binary reality. So I want to leave you with this thought as we close out this explainer. Every single day, we seamlessly cross thousands of these digital checkpoints. But how much of our basic everyday access to the modern internet relies entirely on our quiet, automated, unquestioning compliance with these invisible demands? Think about that next time you see those three little words. Until our next update, stay curious and keep learning.